Oh my god, hey! Welcome back to another video. I follow a YouTuber named Carrie Dayton. I'll leave her link in the description box if you guys are interested in checking her out. Highly recommend it. But she did a video on YouTube and it was like showing all the things that she was influenced to buy that actually were really good. And then she also did one that was stuff that actually wasn't very good, and I feel like depending on how this does, I would love to do both. But today we're gonna do the stuff that have positively impacted me. I will also try to find links to everything that I can. First, I wanna start with books. I have recently fallen back in love with reading, but the two that I'm gonna show you guys are out of my typical niche, which is why I feel like it's really important to share them. So the first one is gonna be The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. If you know, you know. I was actually influenced by one of you. I wish I could remember which one of you said it and on what platform it was, but I think it came recommended a few times. This book absolutely made me fall in love with reading again, and I just try to recommend it to everybody possible. It's basically the 1700s. There's a girl named Addie LaRue. She is about to get married off and she doesn't want to. So in this moment of desperation, she runs out into the forest and pleads and calls out for a demon and is like, I just want to live forever. He responds to her and he's like, cool, your wish is my demand. I hope you know what you're doing. Bye. And he just disappears. And she wakes up the next day and her parents have forgotten who she is. In fact, the entire village has forgotten who she is. She is completely unremembered. So she now is essentially cursed with what she asked for, which is to live forever, but to never be remembered. So every time she meets somebody, they'll know her for whatever, 24 hours. And the minute the clock strikes midnight, she's forgotten again. So if she sleeps at someone's house and they wake up in the morning, they're like, who the fuck are you? Why are you in my bed? What are you doing in my house? And so we're following her throughout her whole life, and we jolt forward to 250 years later. She's in New York City. She goes into this little underground bookshop. The guy that works in the bookshop sees her and she comes back the next day and he happens to remember who she is. I absolutely fell in love with this book. I fell in love with the characters. No book has been able to strike me in the same way that this did. I still think about this book. I also am not somebody that rereads books, and I feel like I could 100% reread this again because it was so good. The second and final book I'm gonna talk to you guys about is Love in Other Words. Also, I apologize that the lighting is changing so much. It's, you know, it's cloudy, it's becoming winter. I can't do anything about it. This book is by Christina Lauren, and I am not a romance girl. I just like it to be tastefully done. I'm not really a fan of like spicy romance. Maybe I am, I don't know. This book got a little spicy, but when I read other people review it, they're like, yeah, this is like a 1 out of 5 on the spicy level. So maybe I don't know much about spice when it comes to my books. This book had me twirling my hair in bed. It had me giggling. I was looking at Ryan like, why aren't you flirting with me in the closet while we read books and like undressing with your eyes? Like, I'm just a little bit confused because this is a second chance romance trope. I'm still learning about tropes. Second chance romance trope, friends to lovers trope. I think those are the only tropes. It's about a girl named Macy. She had a childhood lover. Something happened 10 years ago, 11 years ago, where they had a falling out. We don't know what it is. We're going between the past and the present in each chapter. And 11 years later, she runs into him at a coffee shop. She's also currently engaged to somebody named Sean. So Elliot, the lover, is kind of on the sidelines like, wait, what the fuck? Like, it's crazy, okay? That's all I'm really gonna tell you. Beautiful, heartbreaking, emotional, and sweet. Just really, really, really good. I was influenced by TikTok heavily on this book, and I'm glad that I caved and I read it because now I think I'm a little bit more open to romance, and this book just made me so happy. Next, we're gonna talk beauty. I'll kind of clump beauty and hygiene together. First, I have to talk about the Rare Beauty by our one and only Selena Gomez concealer. The one thing that I can say about Rare Beauty that continues to stand true is that the longevity is incredible. It's definitely a very buildable product. I did actually pay for this concealer myself, but since I am somewhat on the PR list, like if I wanna request a few goodies, they'll send me it, which is so insane, so exciting. I wrote a letter to Selena Gomez when I was like 8 years old, inviting her to come to me in my mom's condo so that my mom could make arroz con gandules. I'm a huge fan. I'm like so thrilled that not only is she doing great, but she created like an immensely incredible brand and product line. I have this concealer in 240W, which is great because I'm getting a little bit paler. It does exactly what I need it to do. I'm still struggling with creasing. I think that that's a prep issue on my end, but this concealer definitely causes far less creasing than any other product that I have used. A little of this goes a very, very long way. I literally just do a little bit here and here, and I kind of spread that underneath. Sometimes I layer it, but this is beautiful. It's soft. soft, it's creamy, it doesn't feel too heavy. I definitely think that you can use this if you are not wanting to put foundation on and just kind of do some spot treatment. This stuff is the bomb. I mean, I've had this for ages and I don't know that I'll like ever actually run out of it. Another concealer that I wanna mention that I love is the Tower 28 concealer. This just recently came out. Now I do wanna say if you're somebody that has acne prone skin or you're like prone to clogged pores, this might not be the best option for you. I use this under my eyes and it's okay, but sometimes I'm like, oh, am I contaminating my fingers or my brushes? Because I use that same brush on other parts of my face. Even still, like, again, a phenomenal, phenomenal product. I don't know that this is quite the right shade for me, but it is a beautiful, creamy product. It's a light to medium coverage. I wouldn't say it's as buildable as this one is. Like, this is definitely a lighter, more sheer concealer. Really great for every day. I have never had a concealer that blends as well as this does though. Like, this feels like a second skin. It's really, really fucking great. If you've been wanting to try a new concealer, please try one of these out. Try both of them. I don't care. Get a sample at Sephora. You're gonna love it. And while we're still on the topic of Tower 28, I do wanna mention their Sunny Days. This is the tinted sunscreen, and I have this in the shade 20 Mulholland. I actually have this in like 3 different shades. That's how much I love it. It's what I have on my face right now. I've been struggling with a lot of hormonal acne for the first time in my life, and apparently it's very common in your late 20s and early 30s, and it's so annoying. I hate it. I'm getting these like cystic pimples and zits and obviously poking at them, and it's leaving behind dark spots. This covers them so well without it feeling like I've got a huge chunky layer on my face. Don't need a lot of it to see incredible results. And this one is safe if you do have acne prone skin or you're prone to getting clogged pores. It's safe for sensitive skin, vegan and cruelty free, all of the things that we love. And I wanna say it's like 28 bucks. I'm gonna be wearing this year round because, fun fact, we should be wearing SPF year round, not just during the summer. You should be wearing SPF every single day. And I learned that a year ago. So check it out. I'm only gonna be showing one hair product, and it's gonna be from Way. I get so many questions all the time about my hair. What do you do to your hair? How do you style it? How do you make it so voluminous? How do you I don't feel like I can ever answer that question without feeling like a fraud, because I don't really do much to my hair. I have learned that when I put products in my hair, it causes me to break out along my hairline. It doesn't matter what I do, I'm gonna end up getting breakouts around my temple, and especially like along this area. Ever since I stopped, my breakouts there have stopped. Apparently that can be an issue with shampoo and conditioner too. I have been using the Way Detox shampoo for 3 years now, on and off. I've tried different products. I've had some great experiences with other products, but this is the best. I wash my hair twice with this. I think what makes it so great is the apple cider vinegar. I just washed my hair last night and it feels just so clean and so soft and so luscious. So what I do is I do a good amount of this. I wash it once. It's obviously not totally clean, and I use a little scalp stimulator to really go in and clean my scalp, because I only wash my hair once, maybe twice a week, and this is just, it hits every single time. And then I do a second wash, put on some conditioner. I usually do like a Briogeo mask, and it's set. Like, that's all I do to my hair, and it's fucking great. And I'm sure if I learned more about products and put that extra effort in, that would also be great. But I'm a simple girl when it comes to that, and this works for me, works every time. Refills on refills on refills. I've gifted my friends this. It's just the best. It truly is. Final product I'm gonna discuss is this hygiene product for in the shower, and I cannot remember the girl's name right now. She's on TikTok. I love her. I watch all of her videos, and she's literally just like a hygiene content creator. She's so amazing. So these are called African exfoliating net sponges. This is exactly how it comes. I mean, I got mine on Amazon, and I cut mine in half so that Ryan could have his own. This is also phenomenal. I was a loofah girl my entire life. I always would get deterred by loofahs, much like a Clarisonic, because people were like, oh, you know, there's so much bacteria getting stored in it, because how are you ever fully cleaning that thing out? After like a week of using it, I'd be like, oh, there's probably so much bacteria in this now. This was like 10 bucks on Amazon. I just bunch it up. I put my soap on there, rub it in, and I wash my entire body with this. It is the best. Like, I feel like it gives me a deeper cleanse than obviously my hands ever would, and also just like a deeper cleanse than a loofah would. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what's so great about it, but she swears by this, and I'm forever sold. And then once you're done, you literally just hang it out to dry, and you don't really have to worry about bacteria trapping in it because it's so light and it dries so easily, and you just kind of hang it up, and it's great. Ryan's obsessed with his now too. I feel like this is the body equivalent to like a scrub daddy. I only have one clothing product that I'm gonna talk about that I was influenced by, because it truly is the one product that just like the entire internet influenced me on, and I feel so basic, but they're a great shoe, and it's gonna be the freaking Sambas, dude. Like, you just can't deny that this is just, it's the it girl shoe right now. Now it's turning into ballet shoes, which I can kind of see how this silhouette turned into ballerina shoes, because it's a very flat, very simple fitted shoe. I was super late to this bandwagon. I denied it for like a year and a half. I was just not into it because I was still riding the 2019 wave of Dunks and Jordans and all of that, and I was so invested when that was happening. Ryan was also like, oh, nice, there's fecal matter. I feel like I am heavily cheating on my Stanley when I say this, but let the record reflect. I am a Stanley snob, okay? I have like 6 different Stanleys. I've gifted my friends and my boyfriend's family Stanleys. I love Stanley. I love it. It's the cutest water bottle. All the dupes can come out, whatever. Stanley's the originator, and they know that, and they did that, and that's what matters most. So I do love my Stanley. If you do want to get a Stanley, I think I still have an affiliate code, so I will leave that in the description box. Love my Stanley. But Liana recently gave me her bottle called Awala, and she's like, oh, you haven't heard of Awala? I'm like, no, Liana, I'm not on water bottle TikTok, sorry. Apparently this is the new bottle that everybody's talking about and raving about. She had accidentally ordered the bigger size, which is this one, but the smaller size does fit in your car cup holder, which was a huge selling point with the Stanley. Obviously you get that shape. You can tell like this fits right into a car cup holder, whereas this one does not. Some things that I really love about this bottle, even though I got it for free, I was still kind of influenced because she just gave it to me. Same thing, ice is gonna last in here forever. If it's hot, it's gonna last forever. It comes in all of these funky colorways. You do have the ability to click this open and kind of carry it this way. And you can also flip this open, but this is the coolest part, is that there is not only a hole for the straw, but you can also sip from the same thing. But you could literally just drink and there's a straw connected just inside. Or if it's running low or you just rather take a big chug instead, you can go that way. It is completely spill proof. You can take this with you on hikes. You can clip it to something because this is so easy to clip to like a backpack or I don't know, something like that. So Awala, not bad. I don't know if it's that I just like haven't filmed one of these videos in a long time, but I feel like I am, oh, I'm mentally checking out. Are you guys still with me? I've been talking about a lot of shit. Do I need to mention everything? Okay, we're gonna kind of like power through it, okay? Because it's all good stuff, and that's all you need to know is that it was good enough to be featured in this video, okay? Power through, starting now. We've got this Anchor wireless charger. It does not last long, okay? That is something you need to know off the bat, and I was actually inspired to buy this by my friend Angelica Song. She posted a TikTok, and I think it went viral, and I was like, what the fuck? That does deserve to go viral. That is a very incredible product. I know and love Anchor. I've been buying their stuff on Amazon for years, but it's this very cute magnetic attachable charger. It's wirelessly charging, but not only does it have that, it has this little magnetic thing as like a kickstand. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it often, but I could see how if I was sitting at the desk working, like it would be really convenient to know that my phone is charging, but I can still have it propped up because, you know, cords are just so annoying and they're just like, you can't ever get your phone to stick straight up. I got it in this beautiful pastel blue. This is gonna last you just enough to charge your phone to a complete battery before you'll need to charge it again. But this is a great little juice pack to have if you are traveling, if you are leaving the house for a bit and your phone doesn't have enough juice, you're gonna go to the nail salon, something like that. It's really convenient to have this, and I use it all the time. It comes with me everywhere. It's just so convenient. On the topic of like cute little tech items, I was influenced by Lindsay Rem to buy this. I think she posted about it on TikTok. This is really for if you're a content creator or if you're traveling, or I mean really, like I bet you could think of so many things to use this for if you're constantly getting content on your phone. Again, magnetic. How great is that? And you could put this any which way you want. There's a screw mount here, there's a screw mount on the side and here. So if you are shooting something landscape, you obviously have the option to do it that way. And then you just like flip the tripod, whether you want to use your front or your back camera. Don't think I will ever actually use it this way, but I think it's sweet that they gave me the option. It does still stretch if you do want to do it that way. It's multifunctional and we love that. And finally, we're gonna speed run through some supplements. I have been low on vitamin D for a long time. I've talked about it in my vlogs. A lot of us are actually deficient in vitamin D. It can cause so many different issues. So I'm gonna read off some of the things that can be symptoms of being deficient in vitamin D, and you'll probably find that you match a lot of these. I mean, damn, I don't mean it like that. I just mean I matched a lot of them, and if you're also deficient, you might find that these resonate with you. Being fatigued, not sleeping well, having bone pain or achiness, depression or feelings of sadness, hair loss, muscle weakness, loss of appetite, getting sick more easily, and having pale skin. Symbiotica has a really great liposomal liposomal, I might not be pronouncing that right, liposomal, whatever, serving. Take it by mouth, and it's just in this little pump. It's a tangerine flavor. You do 12 pumps. I just pump it onto a spoon and I take it as is. This is so much more comfortable and approachable than just shoving like 10 different multivitamins and vitamins and things down your throat. Like, this is just a nice little easy way, and it's kind of like a fun little thing. Like, it feels like cute self-care every morning when I take this. It's very glamorous, but Symbiotica is great, and I've been loving this product, and I'm getting my blood work done in a couple of weeks, so I will be intrigued to see if my vitamin D has gone up, though I don't know if I've been taking it long enough. I've only been taking it for like a month, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. And my final product from Symbiotica is the Parx, which is a parasite and microbial vitamin. So it's a holistic approach to addressing foreign invaders, so getting all of that bad gut bacteria out and feeding the good bacteria. And I still kind of struggle to understand like what makes this so different from a probiotic, but it says that it promotes restored balance in the gut microbiome as well as optimal immunity and whole body wellness year round. I don't know, it smells good, it tastes fine. It's recommended that you cycle this 3 weeks on, 1 week off. I do recommend taking this with food, and you take 3 at a time. They say to start with 1 and kind of work your way up. But I mean, if you read the reviews on this product, it's just been so positive. So this is a nice little holistic parasitic vitamin cleanse that you can do, but like, you're not gonna be pooping out worms. And finally, we're gonna talk about Seed. Love, 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 love Seed. I was so heavily influenced by literally everybody on social media. It's really great. Definitely recommend starting with 1 and working your way up, because it did make me a little bit nauseous. Overall, a really, really, really good product. Love this. I also really appreciate that everything is very sustainable. So you get this glass jar ones, and then they send you refills of your pills in a little paper packet, and you're able to just recycle that after and just keep refilling this. It does list all the bacteria strains that are on there. Definitely will help you be more regular as well. Okay, that's it. I cannot possibly talk about anything else. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learning about all the things that I've just been absolutely obsessed with. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below. Try to influence me. Send me some products. Sorry, I don't mean it like that. You don't have to, but if you want, send me some products that you've been absolutely obsessed with, books that you've been obsessed with, whatever. I love being influenced by you guys, and let me know if you want to see a part 2 of all the things that have been utter disappointments. Okay? Thanks so much, guys. See you next time.